Welcome to the channel, guys. So let's talk about Trump's strike on Héctor Rusthenford Guerrero Flores, alias Niño Guerrero, who was the leader of Tren de Aragua. I've got a bunch of information on this guy for you. Stick with me. This is very interesting. We've got some strike footage too. I'd appreciate if you'd like, share, and subscribe. It's a huge boost to the channel. All right. Let me go ahead and share the screen here and let's look at what President Trump said. All right. At my direction, the United States Southern Command delivered a swift and lethal kinetic strike to successfully execute Nino Guerrero, the infamous leader of Tren de Aragua, one of the most bloodthirsty terrorist organizations on the planet. Before I returned to office, Joe Biden opened our southern border to millions of illegal criminals and allowed this foreign army to assault, maim, and murder American citizens with total impunity. During my campaign, I pledged to expel these monsters from our country and bring justice to the families of those they slaughtered, including the precious 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary and 22-year-old Laken Riley, and countless other beautiful souls. With this action, the United States military has brought retribution for them, their families, and their loved ones. Early in my administration, I delivered on my promise to designate Tren de Aragua as a foreign terrorist organization, deport thousands of evil criminals, and wage war against the cartels, who have long been waging war against our citizens while weak leaders left America helpless and defensive. This action was coordinated closely with our friends in Venezuela, with whom we are working very well. As a result, Tren de Aragua terrorists no longer have safe haven in Venezuela or anywhere else. And under my leadership, we will find these vicious murderers and drug lords anytime, any place, and send them to the depths of hell where they belong. God bless America, President Trump. Now let's take a look at this strike here. I'm going to let it play a couple of times. Boom. Wow. So apparently that what looks like a shack was his house. I'm just going to reduce the size this time so that you guys could maybe get a better view. I don't know which one was better, but that is one heck of a missile strike that they did to him. Let's look at what Southern Command said. We extend our gratitude to the Venezuelan security forces for their support to the successful joint operation against Tren de Aragua compound that resulted in the death of narco-terrorist organization's leader Héctor Rusthenford Guerrero Flores, alias Nino Guerrero. Guerrero was a wanted fugitive charged by the U.S. Department of Justice with ordering, directing, and facilitating acts of terrorism and violence in the United States. Also, Pete Hegseth said earlier this week, the Department of War, in full collaboration with Venezuelan security forces, conducted a kinetic strike on Tren de Aragua's compound in Venezuela. The founder and leader, Nino Guerrero, was confirmed killed during the strike. The operation underscores the shared U.S. and Venezuelan commitment to take the fight to narco-terrorists and deny them any safe haven in our hemisphere. We'll continue to work closely with security partners like Venezuela and countless other countries in the Americas and counter-cartel coalition partner to take the fight to our enemies. All right, let me stop sharing the screen. And, before anyone would think, well, this guy was a nice guy, let me tell you a little bit about him. He went from a local Venezuelan prison gang into a brutal transitional criminal empire. After running his criminal syndicate for years with total impunity, he was killed, obviously, just a couple days ago during a kinetic strike carried out by the U.S. military and Venezuelan security forces. Before his death, he was designated a global terrorist and a wanted fugitive by the Department of Justice. All right, check out what this guy did. He ordered and personally orchestrated hundreds of targeted executions, assassination hits across South America to maintain territorial dominance, kidnapping and extortion, bombings and maimings. I mean, this guy pretty much was Machiavellian to the core. He ruled by fear. You know, Machiavelli said it's better to be feared than loved if you're a ruler, because love is an emotion easily betrayed, but fear is not. And so that's what this guy was following to the T. He built some of the most sophisticated and far-reaching forced prostitution and SA exploitation rings in Latin America by targeting desperate women and minors. Migrant smuggling, he was into the whole genre, and international narcotics trafficking. This was a bad, bad guy. So I'll tell you what, when I see that missile hit, I don't feel bad for him for a minute. I think the president's exactly right. I think he went to the depths of hell, exactly where you belong when you kill that many people. Understand, we're talking about potentially, you know, with the ODs included, hundreds of thousands. This was a really evil man, and he's gone. And you know what? We don't remember Biden doing anything like this. We don't remember many presidents looking out for the American people and protecting us. You know, Biden, as Trump said in his post, he let all these people come in, and Laken Riley and so many others have been brutally killed by these terrible people, these gang members. Do you remember in Colorado, they were taking over a hotel when Biden was president? I mean, we are so far from that, and I'm so happy about that. We're back. America is back. Thanks for being here, guys. Please share the video for me. Give it a like, make a comment. Let me know what you think about all this. I'd appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. God bless.